Then I have to open and read to tell you this story. So the accreditation is like ISO certificate. If the faculty accredited from the international bodies, it means that the level of the education you receive is some standard quality. And this quality accepted by many of the universities in the world and many of the international corporations and the companies. It means that once you graduate and get your diploma and you're looking for a job, and when you go apply a job, the company check the name of the university. It doesn't matter how fancy the name is there, it's matter if it's accredited or not. If it's accredited, it's like this. I don't need to hire you and check if your performance is good or if your education that you get it's a good or not. If it's certificated, if it's accredited, it means that you receive some standard of quality education. So they give you advantage. And also, if you want to continue further education as like a master degree or the PhD degree in other institute in the Westerners world, let's say, they also check if the faculty accredited or not. That's the reason the accreditation is very important. And these university programs are accredited. Any question? No?
Question.
Please. I like you. What's your name?
I am going to the name.
Okay.
If you studied a different program during the degree and you want to venture into a different aspect in masters, do they need any prerequisite?
It depends in what was your measure in the bachelor program and what you're willing to study in the master. If it's a two very opposite discipline, it's not possible. Like you studied in the software engineer as a bachelor, and then you want to continue your master in English language teaching. It's not possible. But if it's a similar disciplines, it is possible, but you can ask to get 5 bridging courses to start the master degree program. Okay? So, this question is very open question. So it depends in what discipline you did in the bachelor and what you will want to get an education in master. Okay? Yes, please.
Okay, so I wish to ask if what are the criteria for you to study maybe in another branch of a university. Let's say you do an undergraduate program in Cyprus and you want to do masters maybe in the USA or other partnering universities. What are some of the criteria that you put together with them?
So this is what I talk about the accreditations, because these university programs are accredited. You can go to USA after you graduate from the bachelor program and continue the graduate degree from there. It's not a problem. For the criteria, they check your grades, of course, okay? If you have any working experience, they check your working experience. They ask to write them letter of motivations to clearly indicate why you're willing to get an education in this particular university and the program. Okay? They check if you have any TOEFL, IELTS, or any other English testing results. They check if you have any certificates from the lifelong learning programs. So they checking is many things. It depends again in which university you're going to apply. If you're going to apply for the Harvard, probably they check what did your father study, many things. So it's depending which university you're going to apply. So the criteria varies university to university, but mainly they checking this type of documentation. Yes.
Okay, sir. Are you the one who is supposed to write your letter of motivation, or the school in which you are? Maybe I've seen that you've performed in an excellent way, and they say let them put you maybe to another school. Is it your place to write the letter of motivation, or the school in which you are to accredit you to study in another school?
No. You taking the reference letter from the lecturer, from your professor in the university. For the reference letter is clearly writing about your performances and your academic ability and other skills if you have. Okay? But letter of motivation must be writing by yourself to the university. So you must to prove themselves that you really like to get an education. I think one lady, yeah.
So I wish to inquire if it's possible for an advanced level student in Cameroon to sit in for or to go in for a course that is not related to his or her certificate.
I don't understand.
For example, someone who did pure sciences and is now going for a course to study economics in.
So you're saying they graduate from the science and wants to study as in a master degree, or they want to transfer degree program? They want to transfer, or they want to continue education in
They
the
want to
further
continue education
in the
now.
master level, for instance.
Yes, sir, but they don't want to do a science now. They want to try and do maybe
That's what it's the same answer. So we need to check the transcript and the programs.
So
And
let me answer her. She's coming from A levels. Advanced level, right?
Yes.
She's coming from high school, like your
high school.
grade
Okay. Yeah. In that case, yes, we need to check your transcript. Okay, and then evaluate if you are eligible to start in the engineering programs or in other science programs in the university. So you need to submit all your documentations. But if it's a science student, so it's not a problem to apply for the programs of the engineering and other science-related programs.
Economics, yeah.
I don't know if it's your answer, but we need to check the grades when you apply the programs in the university.
So please, I wish to find out if it's possible for, let's say, a degree student or somebody at the level of at the verge of having his or her degree.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm asking if it's possible or what